Enemy already, yes, it's about fun. So don't listen to anything about me because I am a very nice, yeah, kind of mean fairy. So I have been playing a lot of tricks in him later. So well, come on in everybody, we'll get to oh, look at that. Oh, perfect. So just in time, just in time. So like I say, folks, you're all very welcome, delighted to see you all. My name is Nora. Now I am descendant from the Bonu, which were the ancient Celts and the ancient fairies. So I've been around a very, very long time, but sure you wouldn't think it to look at me, wouldn't you not? No, the good there. These are my friends now. So I'm going to tell you all about my friends because Halloween, it's Halloween, guys. I mean, we're going to be out tonight causing mischief and mayhem all over the place because as you know, Halloween is the time when the veil between the living and the dead is at its most finest. So when all the ghosts and ghouls come out, so do us fairies. Now, I'm not the only fairy that lives amongst us. I'm going to tell you about some of my friends. My first friend to tell you about is Biddy the Banshee. Has anybody ever heard of Banshees before? Oh, we've got a few. They're very scary, right? She's scary. You know what? She's actually a really nice lady. She's beautiful. She's young. She never ages. Lucky girl. But she's got this lovely long hair. And she has this special comb where she sits in the bog and she combs her hair all the time. But Biddy has this magic power. She knows when people are going to die. So if you see Biddy turn into a wretched old lady in the bog and you hear her wail, someone in your family will die. And her wail goes something like this. I want us all to try it, okay? I want you to all scream like you think a banshee would do. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, that was scary. You nearly turned my spine to water there. That was very good. So if you hear that, you know, oh no, someone in my family's going to pass away. But boys and girls, don't you worry. I have warned Biddy to stay well clear of everybody that's come to see me this Halloween, and she promised me she would. So that's Biddy. Then we're on to my friend Larry the leprechaun. Oh my gosh, Larry is some crack, let me tell you. He's a slippery wee fellow though. He's about thumb height. He's dressed all in green with a big top hat. And if you catch Larry, he's got a pot of gold somewhere. He hates it. He wouldn't even tell me where it is. But if you catch him and you be nice to him, because he's very sensitive as Larry, he will take you to his pot of gold. How many people want a pot of gold? Oh yeah, we nearly got a full lot. Hey, no pot of gold for you, madam. No. Ah, there you see.
I want two.
Yes, pots of gold would be great. So guys, keep an eye out for Larry. But let me tell you this, if you take your eyes off him even for a second, he will disappear. Like I say, he's very slippery. And he also likes to play tricks. Oh, let me tell you, a couple of nights ago, this farmer caught him by the leg, but he wasn't very nice to Larry. He demanded, he says, take me to your goal now. He didn't use his manners, you see. So Larry took him to his goal, which was in this cornfield in the middle. He says, all right, sir farmer, your gold, the gold is underneath that corn plant right there. So your man, of course, the farmer didn't have a spade with him to dig it up. And he still had Larry by the arm. And he says, right, Larry, he says, or leprechaun, he says, I'm going to take my bright red sock off and I'm going to tie it to this plant. Before I let you go, you need to promise me that you will not mess with that sock. So Larry says, okay, farmer, I promise. So he let Larry go. Larry disappeared. He tied his lovely homemade red sock that his wife had made him to the plant. He goes back home and gets a spade, and guess what? When he came back to that cornfield, every single bit of corn had a red sock on it, exactly like the one he just taken off. So that's how slippery Larry can be. That farmer's still looking for the gold, I hear. Now we're on to my boy fairy friend. His name is Paul the Puka. Has anyone ever heard of pukas before? Oh yeah, pukas are mean, right? They take the form of a horse. They take the form of really whatever they want. And his job is just to cause mischief, mayhem, and madness all over the place. But Paul's party trick is to go into the pub, disguised as a man, and he will get the drunkest person there, and he'll take them on a wild ride the whole night. So folks, mummies and daddies and folks, if you've ever woken up so one morning and you don't remember what's happened the night before, chances are you were with Paul, because he's great crack. I've been on a few benders with him too, let me tell you. I'm sure you in here has been privy to Paul before. Yes. But again, the moral of the story with fairies, guys, is be nice to us. Use your manners, just like you do every day. Please and thank yous go a very long way with us fairies. Because like I say, my name is Nora, I was telling you I'm from the Banshee tribe. And we live in fairy circles all over the place. Have anybody ever seen a fairy circle before, a fairy mound? I had a kid in here yesterday who had one near his house and they don't touch it. As a matter of fact, a few years ago, there was a farmer that built a home on a fairy mound. Now, all his friends and neighbours warned him. They did, but he didn't believe in fairies. He didn't believe in us. So when he built this house and he moved into it, bad luck started to happen. His best milking cow died. He was very unhappy about that. All his crops failed. His son got really, really ill. And in his delusion he was saying, Daddy, Daddy, the fairies are going to come and get me. Please, please talk to them. So he called in the head fairy, which of course is me. And I agreed with the farmer that if he was to leave us out some oat cake and some milk every night, that we will make his son better. And he's done that. So every night we go to the farmer's house and we get a wee bit of oat cake and a wee bit of milk, and thank God his son is back to health. But that just is a warning, guys. You don't mess with fairy mounds, you don't mess with fairy rings. You use your manners to everybody, including your folks at home. Also, fairies love sweets, so when you're all trick-or-treating tonight, you better watch your stash, because I'm going to be in taking some of them. You'll not see me, but I will have lots of sweeties tonight. Remember we talked about sweeties earlier? Yeah. So yeah, we love sweets. Also, to keep us away, make sure you're all dressed up tonight, won't you? I see a lot of you already are dressed up, because for as smart as we fairies are, we can be a wee bit silly at times. So when we look at people, somebody dressed up, we think they're one of us, and we'll leave you alone. Also, put a jack-o'-lantern in your window. We don't like them things at all. Turnips or pumpkins, oh, they make us shiver and shake. So guys, that's just a wee story about fairies that live amongst us here in Ireland. I know you are all about to embark to America, and I have to say, there's no fairies in America. We all stay here in Ireland. We don't like to cross the ocean. Our wings get a bit too tired. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm here if you want to come talk to me and hear more about fairies.